Hey guys, we're doing a very late night producer reaction right now. Winner's comeback music videos just came out. I'm super excited. I really wanted to see it, so I was like, you know what? I'll just whip out the camera and just do a producer reaction as quick as possible. I was not a fan of Winner until their comeback earlier this year with Fool and Really Really. And first of all, I'm glad that they're having more than one comeback this year, which is frankly amazing. I know that Winner and Icon, they've really been kept in the YG dungeon, so to say. So it's great to see them come back. I do know that these are going to be more summer songs, which is going to be an interesting thing to see for me because I was a very big fan of Fool, and I know before that they did very slow, melancholy type jams. Alright, so we're going to check out both music videos. We're going to watch Love Me first. Oh wow. This is very much a summer song. Okay, first of all, the cinematography is on point. The lighting is absolutely gorgeous. Also, I heard that they changed the members' names except Mino. Oh wow. This is a very, very wide aspect ratio. This is very cinematic. I mean, I think they shot it this way actually. I don't think this is done in post. I think they actually shot it with an extremely skewed lens because this has a very cinematic look to it. More so than their other music videos. Ooh. I love Mino as a rapper. Mino kind of reminds me of Tam visually. I don't know why, but I love his rapping. Oh wow, that is such a very interesting shot. I loved how when they zoomed in, like the giant tree in the background had such a, I don't know, such like a larger than life effect. Wow, whoever chose these locations for shooting, absolute genius. Did he cut his hair? Or was it always short? I don't know why, he looks different than usual. I think because of the way he's wearing his hair, it's actually like typical feminine haircut. I really like it, it's a good look on him. Huh, this is a very different music video than what Fool and Really Really were. Just from the production aspect alone. But the song itself, I think, is... It doesn't sound like Really Really, but it's in that vein. You know, it's not like Fool, it's more like Really Really. I will say, there's definitely less rapping in this song than I feel like in their previous songs. I feel like Mino is not really getting a lot of lines. It's not a bad thing. Gorgeous aesthetic. Wow, that shot. We gotta go back to that shot. But that shot is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god. Where did they film this? Is this Hawaii? Holy crap. Oh, they got really, really lucky. Oh, not lucky, sorry, I thought it was overcast. No, they shot during sunset, okay. Wow, that was a gorgeous music video. Even by K-pop standards, that's a very cinematically gorgeous music video. I want to hop back to a still from the music video real quick. So take a look at this shot right here. This is cinematic. I mean, this is like Christopher Nolan cinematic. I'm just geeking out. They had to shoot this either very, very close to sunset, or they shot this very early in the morning because there is so little sun out, or they had really great overcast. Wherever they shot this, the weather conditions looks like it's perfect. Seriously, from a filmmaking perspective, this is such a gorgeous shot. There are a lot of beautiful K-pop music videos out there, but cinematically, this shot right here, and there are a couple other clips hereforth that are clearly from this same take. This shot is as close as it gets to a movie. I'm so surprised they shot it like this. I don't know, it can't just be a wide lens. I feel like they had to go with a spherical lens because spherical lenses make the scope of a video look more cinematic, a lot wider. The colors on this are absolutely gorgeous, very vintage. The song itself, I absolutely loved it. This was a great song. I think it doesn't sound anything like Really Really, but it's in that same vein of that lighthearted, very tropical tone. And I like it. I like it that we're sticking with that, because for me, while I do like Fool better than Really Really, I think Really Really is also still a very strong song. I just like Fool better because it is more emotionally visceral. But this is a great, chill song. I have a lot more thoughts I actually have on it, but let's check out their second music video before I continue. I'm curious as to what this mood will be, because Fool and Really Really were very different. Okay, no, this is still similar in vein to Love Me, Love Me. Interesting. I thought they would have two separate emotional tones. This is somehow even more lighthearted, I feel like. Ooh. I don't know his name, but I like his part right here. It's very smooth. Oh my god, that shot! This music video is so gorgeous. It is so... just like the previous music video, this is so cinematic. Oh my god, I'm like nerding out. Those ocean waves, man. Oh my god. Yo, whoever did the color correction on this music video, fucking bang up job. Okay, I feel like it's Hawaii. They're alluding to the fact that like this might be Hawaii. Wow, those rock formations are gorgeous, and they're running. First of all, that seems really dangerous. I actually don't know if I like this more than Love Me, Love Me, because this is really good. He's getting a lot of lines, whoever the short-haired guy is. I love that guy. Mino too. So I felt like they got less lines in Love Me, Love Me. Maybe they got more lines, or I'm crazy. But I feel like they're getting a lot of lines. Dude, this guy's gorgeous. He's not my type, but every time I see his face, I'm like, oh, you're so handsome. I mean, this is so similar in tone to Love Me, Love Me. I really don't know which I like more. Ooh, that burning hot summer love. This feels like fan service. It's got this like very Farscape vibe. I love it. I actually need to listen to Love Me, Love Me one more time, because Island is fresh in my mind, and I was kind of nerding out over the cinematography of Love Me, Love Me, so I'm going to listen to that one more time. Okay, so I just listened to Love Me again, and honestly, this is a really tough choice. Both are really strong songs, and both sound really similar to each other in tone, which makes it very difficult for me, the viewer, because how the fuck am I supposed to pick? For me, between Fool and Really Really, it was very easy because they were two very different songs. They were both great, but I went with, okay, this is more emotionally visceral for me, or this is more my jam, this is more my style. But these are both the same genre, these are both the same mood, and so how the fuck am I supposed to choose in between? I will say, however, even though they're the same mood, they're the same genre, they feel like completely different songs. Listening to both, they're very similar tones, very similar instruments, but they are very clearly different songs. I will say, Winner did something, honestly, I thought is rather difficult to do for most musicians. Everyone's doing chill hop nowadays, especially like the more tropical side. And a lot of K-pop acts just came back with a lot of tropical songs for like the summer, like that chill summer vibe. I will say, Winner has a certain polish to theirs that kind of sets them apart from all the other Korean tropical summer songs that I've heard. And this is probably a reflection of YG as a producing company has a certain polish to it where it doesn't sound generic. I think a lot of EDM songs, and I'm not talking about K-pop anymore, I think a lot of EDM songs unfortunately fall into this trope of they've now become super generic and super bland. You know, I'm not naming any names, pointing fingers at any specific artist, but I feel like this sort of tropical EDM route has become such a boring and bland round for me, personally, that I'm always usually kind of reserved when a K-pop artist decides to incorporate it. But Winner put out 2 of those, and they're both a bomb. These are both really, really good, and like I said, they are extremely polished. But if I had to pick, I think I love Love Me just a little bit better. Sort of torn between worlds because both are really good. Like, for example, today, Camila Cabello, formerly of Fifth Harmony, she put out 2 songs, Havana and OMG. Both are really strong songs. Usually when someone puts out 2 singles, one is weaker than the other, or one is a polarizing opposite of the other. Like, for example, Really Really and Fool, for some people, it was very obvious that Really Really was better. For other people, they were like, oh, Fool is obviously better. Like, every time Blackpink comes out with 2 songs, or Big Bang comes out with like Fuck It and Last Dance, people automatically go, I love Fuck It better, or I love Last Dance better. People can automatically choose a side because the songs are so polarizing of one another. And so when Camila came out with her 2 songs today, they were both so strong and both similar in tone that it was hard for me to choose a favorite. And Winner is doing the exact same thing. They are so similar in style, and both of the production quality is so extremely polished. Like, there are things I like about this song a lot, and there are things I like about this song a lot, and they're similar in genre, so it's hard to pick between the 2. So when I say Love Me is my favorite of these 2, it is just barely beating out the other one. Seriously, there is something about Love Me, I think it has a slightly darker tone to it. It's not that dark. I'm talking like slight overcast dark, alright? We're not talking nighttime dark, but there is something slightly darker about it that I like and I resonate with a lot more than Island. I think Island is a little bit more cheerier, slightly cheerier, and so I tend to go for the more darker stuff because I'm an emo at heart, and so I have to go with Love Me. A big part of why I never got into Winner in the first place is that they had a lot of R&B tones. And that's not my style, I'm not really into R&B. But when I heard it, I thought, they're really good. I thought, like, this is really masterful. Like, the craftsmanship of the song production is really masterful. And so when they switch over to this more EDM tropical route, while it's a very different tone than something like Fool, they still maintain that masterful craftsmanship in their song production. Like, I don't know who produces their music. Maybe Mino does it himself, or someone else. I don't know who produces Winner's music. There are many other groups I like more than Winner. I can acknowledge that the polish on Winner's songs are better than most K-pop groups out there, and it might be one of the best. For example, I like Blackpink more than I like Winner, but I can tell you that Winner's polish in their song is better than a Blackpink song. I love 17, but I think the polish in Winner's song is better than a 17 song. There is something about Winner. Maybe it's how they were trained as singers, or how whoever made the song was trained as a composer. There is something about it that I just think, holy fuck, even if I don't like this, I can tell this is really good. I mean, that's not the case here. I actually like this, and I think it's masterful. But yeah, every time I listen to Winner's music, I just sort of goo gaga over it. Like, I just think if I was more of an audiophile, or I was a musician and I knew and understood musical instruments and all that, I would ooze over it even more. But this time around, even the cinematography, like, both of the music videos were very, very cinematic. Like, immediately I could tell this was not filmed like an average music video. This was filmed in the highest production quality like I have seen in K-pop in a very long time. I'm not talking about set design. I'm not talking about like, oh, the pretty lights and stuff like that. I mean, from a filmmaking perspective, this was filmed in such a gorgeous, beautiful way. Like, there is something very old-fashioned about some of the shots in the music video. Like, I see like very expert filmmaking here. It almost makes you wonder, like, did they collaborate with a very different director this time? Because I know for Really Really and Fool, they collaborated with an American director, or maybe it was just Really Really. But I feel like for one of these music videos, or both, they also collaborated either with that same music video director or a different American music video director. Like, there is something about this that it is absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning visually, and it is absolutely breathtaking audibly. Already the recording is at 22 minutes, so I'm gonna stop geeking out. Like I said, Winner was not my favorite group in the world, and then they suddenly shot the fuck up, so I don't know what to do. Like, do I have to stand now? Is that what's happening? Like, what's the short-haired dude's name? I like him a lot. He's got like the really thin eyes, really short hair. He's got a very strange voice, I feel like. He's got a very like a very high voice. But whatever. Someone tell me his name. He's beautiful. Whatever. I might stand it. Enough about me. What did you guys think? Did you love Winter's Comeback as much as I did? Or do you prefer they did something slow like Fool or any of their previous comebacks? And which of these music videos did you like better? Which song did you like better? Love Me, or Island? Like I said, I personally prefer Love Me, but whatever you thought, please leave it in the comments below and discuss, and let's exchange ideas. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. It helps us out a lot. And if you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe and never miss a video.